It's a crazy preacher. Jolie, I guess I finally got that milk crate out. Yeah, dig up my intro music. It's taking a long time. I guess I should do a little more research. Yeah, it's your boy. See a song like this is so vintage. Man, so authentic and it's no gimmick. So by the First Amendment, I'm free to speak about an ancient king from the Middle East. I love that song. Anyway, I guess I'm on here talking about who was it? I think his name is Joe Olsteen. I I listen to him every once in a while. I mean, because I have been looking up on him, I guess, trying to figure it out, trying to figure out what is he about. Because the message sounds pretty decent, right? But I don't know. It's a lot about it don't hold water. I wish I could tell y'all what it is. Just I don't know. Anyway, I'm not really feeling it. His message seems sort of too sure of himself. You know what I mean? It's like it's like my message. I mean, the interpretation I try to get, and I pray mostly every time before I don't even know if I'm giving a message, but before I give my opinion of what I think the word is saying to me, I pray first. He don't seem like he prayed first. He seemed like he's sure he right. He seemed like, I mean, me personally, man, it was hard me getting out of my way. You might not know it, you might do know. I got Asperger's. So I'm right a good portion of the time. That's not the problem. Cause I study real hard and and, and I just want to know. I always question information. It's not to be right, but it's kind of to not be wrong because I don't want to take one step in the direction of wrong. Anyway, so I second guess myself a lot. You know what I mean? If it's 5 people on earth better than me, I'm not even coming out to join the fight. I might be the best in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, where I'm from, but if I ain't world class, what's the point? Somebody just gonna get on the plane to come beat me. So I might as well just work harder. And some about him is just it's too sure of himself. I understand how it worked for the world, because I mean the way I look at it personally with the Asperger's, I look at it like everybody's scared. That's why the pre-tribulation rapture. That's why all that stuff. You can make the scriptures say it, but I don't believe it does. And I'm not talking about that one thing. If that's what you really ready to do. I'm not talking about that one thing. I'm talking about so many things. It's a level of the Bible that people not getting past. You know what I mean? It's people just going along to get along. What I'm saying, they they don't ask questions. They don't test the spirits, and if they do, they 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 pop fly softball tosses. I'm throwing fastballs at the scripture. I came in there with the heat from the beginning. I want to know why is this. I mean, my first thought on God so much was, how's you mad at me when you made them and made their enemy, put them helpless, dumb as some babies, don't even have instinct, and you put them in a cage with this nigga who basically tricked you, and you mad because he tricked them dumb niggas. I always looked at, and excuse my French, I'm black if you can't tell, so I get to use nigga. Anyway, but you put them in a cage with this nigga. Of course he gonna win. He gonna trick them. And he tricked them on something stupid as an apple, which I don't even believe. But yeah, whatever. That's a whole different thing because it don't really matter. If you test your spirits, you'll see it. Don't matter if it was an apple or whatever. It was the actual sin, but that's a whole different thing. We back to Joe. What's his name? Olsteen. Yeah, I tried to listen to him because a lot of people was telling me, but now I'm second guessing all the people was telling me, and I'm seeing that they stopped. If you hit them with a hardball question, they just say God can do anything or something. And God can do anything. But the context they use it in is they saying white, and it might be antique white or eggshell white or anything. And they ain't even going into that. And you need to go into that to get to that next step. And I mean, because the step most people on, they put words in God's mouth. They don't even know they're doing it. They don't know they in their own way. They don't know that they filtering God through them instead of filtering themselves through God. They don't understand that. And I ain't the one to tell them because I got this new me. Old me could have easily argued with them and ribbed them, and it would have been funny, and they all would have lost. You know what I mean? But because I mean, look at me. I'm yellow. I'm black. I'm in the ghetto. Come on, I've done heard every joke you got. You know, jokes to me. Yellow jokes to me is like black jokes to white people. Watermelon, chicken, Kool-Aid, welfare. After that, I'm killing them. Murder straight across the board. But that's a whole different thing. On this man, it's like over here looking at it anyway. I know the Holy Ghost will clear it up when you're praying. That's what you need to do. You need to pray before you anything, and the Holy Ghost clear it up. That's your that's your help in the world. You know what I mean? The Holy Ghost clear it up. You know what I mean? But let me just read this. But it's on the individual basis level. My guy isn't scared of questions. He has the answer. My God invites you to test the spirits. He wants you to understand to a point where the enemy will be hard pressed to hit you with a line of questioning that you haven't already hit yourself with and ask for his assistance in finding the answer to. So if somebody lock you in a thing or threaten to chop off your head, you will be 100% sure that you ride with God. You know what I mean? Just like Eve, he hit her with all them questions. Are you sure he said that you can't eat this at 2 o'clock while the grass is green and ants have mounds and all this different, just befuddling questions? We're like, yeah, you know what? That make perfect sense. But the important part of that story to me is she decided that it was good and able to eat, and she did eat. Then she offered her husband. You know what I mean? She decided on her own self. The same way we decided with all this stuff we decide and we're going along with stuff, soft pedaling us, man. I mean, the farther, the deeper I get into questioning spirits, the more it seems like every single breath I done took since I was born has been a lie. I ain't got all day to go into it now. Actually, don't even have the I don't even want to. I don't even particularly care right at this moment. I'm dealing with my cousin Death, and death is a funny thing to me now. I got feelings. I never had feelings before. Might as well say I was a psychopath or something. I don't know. I had muted feelings. So I checked to see was I a psychopath before. You know what I mean? Because I'm like, I must be. I don't even cry too much at funeral. I'll be sad, but like I said before, I see I see somebody dying so much as a great inconvenience to me because I really wanted to love them. That's a sick way to look at it, but that's how I did. Anyway, it's your boy. Okay, I don't know if I'm Hustle 3X, Super Genius, or am I the Prophet Non-Profit? I don't even know what the message was I was telling you. But as far as Joe Olsteen, everybody telling me to get with him. That's what made me study him so hard because there's too many people telling me. And the world is so go along to get along right now that, man, I can understand that 144,000 thing. And I know that's wrong too. So please don't nobody tell me that crap. I'm just saying, ain't many people going to heaven unless God have mercy, which he do. And they get saved by grace because they ain't gonna get saved by nothing they do. And I understand that on a deeper level neither because, man, I was trying my best. Man, I attacked the Bible for a year and a half with a retarded brain. Well, it's really advanced. I'm Rain Man, basically, on what I choose only. And I attacked the Bible non-stop. I ain't even come up to eat. And it told me all my answers. Nah, I got power. I'm sorry. People say they got power. I might can heal people some stuff. I don't know. I ain't never tried. But I know if I want it, I'm gonna go find it. And I'm gonna have it. And it's gonna be the first stop. I know if I need somewhere to park, it's gonna be there. It's just a power. It's power in the name of Jesus. It really is. Accepting Him give you superhuman powers, yo. So I know it sounds crazy, and I hate to sound crazy, but shit, I'm Gump. I've been crazy. If y'all think I'm crazy and y'all strangers, that's hilarious to me. Cause man, if your face was on the front of a newspaper and I was walking, it'd be a footprint on your face. That's how much I don't even particularly care. I love you through Jesus, but personally myself, I don't even know you. But it's your boy, Catch Jesus. I'm telling you, it's around that time. I ain't just saying that, man. I done did math on this crap, and it really is about that time. It's your boy.